Hi friends, today we'll discuss about W beam with flanges, cuts. Okay, this is the sample drawing for already edited beam. So first we have to give overall dimension and then web holes, locking XY dimension, X dimension with the RD format, and vertical dimension is chain format, and first hold X dimension they given normal dimension, and end for end holes also they given normal dimension, and hole marks, bolt marks they called, and elevation also they provided, orientation mark, beam left side and top. When you come to the top view, left side, the beam bottom flange is cutted, that's why it's showing. Now we are in top view, that's why it's showing in dotted. We have to provide the dimension for how much cut length, and we have to provide the cut text also, cut bottom flange, and vertically, so the cut is offset of the center of the beam, that's why you have to provide the offset dimension. When you come to the right end, the cut is full cutted up to web, that's why the given text, cut top flange flush with the web. So we provided this, and aligned we done, and scaling everything we nicely we done, and we kept as a middle of the sheet. Okay, we'll go for error. Generally our editors will do errors. We'll look at error beam. We'll go to Tekla. Okay, yeah, just observe one by one. So the overall dimension, come to the first point, overall dimension they picked bottom of the beam, and one point they picked in left side bottom, right side they picked in top. So left side what has happened is overlapping. The steel beam should be always clearly should be visible. Okay, so when you come to the next point also, so they has to start, supposed to start in top of the beam here, first point, and second point should be here. So they done bottom of the beams, and it will be a overlapping, and same right side end also they picked bottom of the beam. So this is the happen, and this is dimension is a extra, correct. So already we given in top view very clearly, and cut top flange flush with web also we are showing the text, and this should be removable, no need to keep. So this dimension also should maintain same distance, right? So they will leave it as this. And the bolt mark, when you come to the bolt mark, so this is okay, and the right side, so we can keep in outside like this, correct. So they kept it like this, and here this dimension is same. Top view already we given very clearly, and front view this dimension and this dimension is not required. Okay. Only top view is very clearly visible, so we have to provide for cutting in top view is very clearly. Okay, so the elevation should be, elevation mark also should be somewhat out, and this dimension also keep near, and all dimension also not aligned properly. Okay, so this is the commonly our people can do the errors. And cut bottom flange, and here see the dimension should be center of the beam, not in a face of the beam. You should lock center of the beam to what is the offset. This is wrong. Okay, we'll come to the right side. So here this beam dimension should be down, so not like this overlapping. That is a mistake they done. When you come to this text should be keep inside. Here they keep outside. So go to the double click, go to the tags, no need to type again, we just cut and paste. Control C, Control X and Control V, it will be paste. Again Control X and Control V and do modify, it will come. Okay, and one more thing here, problem is cut top flange flush with the web. Cut top flange flush with the web. So just cross check, sometime typo error will be there in text, please cross check once again. So without typo mistake you should type. Okay, so this is the, and alignment, no alignment, clear. So we have to do alignment, and finally you can keep mid of the sheet. Okay, yeah. Now we'll go to the 3D model, how the beam. So we can see the beam is here like this, just left side 4 holes and right side web 4 holes, and near side top flange trimmed actually up to web. See, up to web. That far side just rotate bottom flange, far side bottom flange trimmed some portion, not in a up to web. If the cut up to web will be happen, so we have to provide the flush with the web. In this case we have to provide the flush with the web. Why we have to provide the flush with web? Text. So we'll come see here, there is an example. The W shape member, always the rounding radius will be there. So if cut this portion, if cut this portion, see, some portion will be remaining, okay. So that's why after cutting they will do with a grinding machine, they will do for a smooth surface, so they will make it. That is the reason we have to provide top flange, cut top flange flush with web. This text we have to provide additionally. When we have to provide the beam top flange or bottom flange, is doesn't matter, up to web any cut happen, we have to provide flush with the must and should, we have to provide a flush with web. Okay, so now clear, I hope everyone understand practically. So we'll go for how to edit the beam. There is here we have availability beam guidelines. What is the first point? Check the orientation mark. Yeah, so first come here and double click the beam and switch on the orientation mark and do modify. So orientation mark is coming correctly. Yeah, it's coming correctly. Always the orientation mark should be top of the beam and left side. So if coming any bottom, down or top right side, we have to change settings. Finally, before editing, we have to check the orientation mark should be top of the beam left side, then only you have to start the editing. So if you editing done over, then later you come to know that the orientation mark is wrong, then you change the settings, all it will come looks like fresh drawing. Your editing and all, your effort and all will gone. So please make sure before editing the beam, the orientation mark should be left side of the beam in top. Okay, now second point, set the scale and cut part length of the beam as per requirement. As per requirement. So set the scale. Scale means just double click, and right now we have 1:12. If possible, make 1:10 or 1:8. Okay, so now 1:12 is fine for this sheet. Okay, so let it be. Here there is a option cut part length. So cut part length also, if going behind the layout, we can control reduce length also here. Okay, so as of now we are going to start editing with the scale of 1:12. So 1:10 if you make means it will come bigger. Okay, yeah. Now I am going to start. Just cross check before editing. First thing is orientation mark. Second thing is scale on cut part length. Okay, yeah. Third point, give overall dimension. So we'll go to the our editing. So we'll start editing to give dimension. So everybody knows, first give overall dimension before giving the means. After giving the dimension, just cross check with the first take the horizontal dimension and start zoom as much as possible. First point, come out, zoom out and zoom in, and pick second point and go again, zoom out. So there is a one more dimension will come, right? So you can keep this much. Yeah, this much is you can keep. Okay, and then immediately check the text height. So text height, it should be always defaultly Tekla will be come 3/32. You just change the 1/8 and take, modify, apply, okay. Okay, yeah. Then give what horizontal dimension for holes. First point should be top, second point should be bottom of the holes. Give first time should be normal dimension. Okay, and right side also end of the beam we can give one more normal dimension. Now we have to start to give RD. So double click the X dimension, go for option number 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth one. Select this, take apply, okay. So the beam top starting point should be start RD first point, and second point should be bottom of the holes up to here. So we should give RD dimension. Yeah, this should be somewhat just adjust to match. Clear? And little bit adjust, maintain same distance, and even dimension to dimension maintain same distance. Now we'll go for vertical dimension. Yeah, we'll see how the guidelines is speaking now. Cross check with the overall dimension with the bill of material length. Cross check with the overall dimension. Once you giving the overall dimension should match with the bill of material dimension. Bill of material length should match. So 20 feet here also coming 20 feet. Yeah, matched. Correct. Okay, we'll go to the guidelines. Provide top view and make sure the scaling is same as that of front view. Okay, we already provided top view. Okay, so just check the scale 1:12 and just cross check top view also 1:12, and cut part length also just cross check, both should be same. Okay, so yeah, we checked that. And give vertical dimension from top of the beam, first point, second, third and fourth, and just maintain the, just double click, take normal dimension property, apply, okay. Take Y dimension, second point, third point, fourth and fifth. So just maintain. Yeah, so just double click here, is just off, modify, apply, okay. take again vertical dimension, give right side holes, second, third point, fourth, fifth. Just finally we have to give, we'll go for as per guidelines, provide top view and make sure, yeah, that we have to maintain. Give the dimensions of cut portions in top view with the necessary instructions. Seventh point, I think already we are taking care. Okay, so we'll come to the, we have to finish the front view. What is the missing? Elevation is missing. We have to go procedure wise. First we have to finish front view, then we'll go for top view. So now we are discussing about the top view cuts. We have to give, double click and switch on the center line. Okay, and give the horizontal dimension for bottom flange. Yeah, give this and type what we have to type. Cut, all letters should be first capital letters only. Cut bottom flange. The dimension also should be, we have to see, observe here mapping. So if you entered F, it will come here. If you enter E, it will come top right side. G, A, B, C. Okay, mapping here, clearly observe which box if you entered means what is the reflection will come. Just observe and enter before entering. Okay, yeah, and give center of the beam to what is the offset dimension. So this side is over. We'll come to the right side, we'll come to the right end. So we have to provide only horizontal dimension only, no need to provide vertical dimension, because up to web the cut is happened. So we have to provide only horizontal dimension, and we have to provide the text. What text we have to provide? Cut top flange, cut top flange flush with the web, flush with the web. So we have to provide. So this text is coming wrong direction, just cut and paste down also, cut and paste, modify. Yeah, so cut top flange flush with the web. Then finally go to the guidelines. So give the dimension of cut portion in top view with the necessary instructions. Log the holes dimensions in X direction and RD dimension in X direction. Yeah, this one already given. Give, provide elevation, yeah, we already done. And add hole mark, align top view with the front view, and make sure all the drawings are in the middle of the sheet. Okay, so we have to do align, select the top view and right click, align vertically. Take any reference, end of the beam you can take, and here also you can pick end of the beam, it will be aligned. Both we have to select at a time and keep in mid of the sheet finally. Yeah, okay. So dear friends, I am going to explain one more method. Okay, the modeler is not given top view, the modeler is not given top view. Then how we can give, observe the cuts. So in front view how we can observe the cuts? So in front view, just carefully look at any flanges, any lines like this, dotted or continuously coming, means we have to understand something cuts is happened. See, here is top flange near side, here is bottom flange far side, that's why it's coming dotted. Here is coming continuously, means what you understand, near side. Okay, so this one front view we can't cover, compulsory we have to give top view because offsetted. Okay, this one sometimes we can cover in front view also. How we can cover, I'm going to explain now. Just double click in, see, for up to web is cutted. Okay, this one I'm going to show how to cover in without top view. Show this dimension here. Okay, so cut top flange flush, cut top flange near side, that is a very important. So n like this we have to do. Cut top flange near side flush with the web. So but this cut is not possible to show in only front view. This cut is possible because up to web is cut happened. So this up to web we can show in front view also without top view. Better provide top view. Better to provide top view is very clear. Okay, just final align and close the drawing.